waste no time trying to figure out nothing about. All I know is it's bad for them, right? As though he is hired to destroy everything, to destroy Republicans, to destroy Democrats, to destroy the media. He's there to destroy America. He's on the road, right? America has no. How do people look at America? They don't believe it. They say, what? You know, like they have the picture of the president in every federal building. Imagine Donald Trump's pictures and all the courts and everywhere. That's insanity, man. And he didn't. I don't look. Bill had a couple of scandals, but Bill just was. Bill is a lightweight in scandals. Bill had two scandals, Monica Lewinsky and something else. The pointed nose woman, Miss Jones.
Paula Jones.
Yeah, and maybe one more.
But he wasn't a dummy.
No, Bill would at least, he would go humble pie, oh, Bill's been a bad boy. And if he go to church, he said, Jesus and his, you know what I mean? Bill is just a bad white boy. But Bill is not a murdering white boy. Like in Somalia, when he did that, Bill said, let's go. He got everybody out of there. And then they said, well, they did this in Sudan. He shot a couple of missiles and said, forget it, right? Anybody else would have killed everybody. So Bill is a white man, but Bill don't stay up. How many people we can kill this week? If he's thinking about anything, it's those people over there got some girls. And I wonder if Chinese vagina, their eyes go like this, maybe they vagina. So he wants to know that this is what he's thinking.
Presidency to me has been in chaos since 1980.
Yeah, it's really.
Ever since when the Summer Republican came in, and when Reagan came in, from that point on, the presidency has not been the same.
Yeah.
Since Ronald Reagan.
But see, the Iranians, you don't know how much that October surprise stuff.
Yeah, I remember you talking about.
You don't know whether the Republicans had to, when they got rid of Saddam, everybody that got rid of somebody was Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
And Don hinted that he wasn't going for that stuff no more because he had nothing to do with it. It's possible. They show, look, whatever they did to Iran, they got rid of Saddam for them, and they did a couple of more things that was very helpful. So, here's the point. We have to improve ourselves and get ready for governmental power to do good. That's basically it. We have to get ready to do good. We should. That's all we want to do. Is that thing still on?
Yeah.
It's on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought, okay there people, so now y'all know what the deal is. You got to help out plenty, I'm telling you now. So, I'm going to close with this. Dear Shia brothers and sisters, I'm going to tell you, we had a program, the last actual program we had in Dallas. It might have been Houston. So one of the brothers said, Imam Musa, we was working out up in the workout room. I've known you for 30 years. I said, yeah, that's right, it's 30 years. That's right, you was in such a... So he says, I noticed in prayer you were still praying like this. I said, yeah. So he was asking me, I said, I'll tell you what you do. I said, you get you something, jar or anything, and you get you a couple of labels, one says Sunni and one says Shia. And put Imam Musa on the top of the jar or something. And you go over the things I do, the things I said over the last 30 years, you put your own label on Imam Musa. You put your label. Whatever you think is fine. I said, because I don't have a madhab. The Prophet, peace be upon him, didn't have a madhab. It was Sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, that's what I tell some of the brothers. I said, don't come with me with a madhab. I said, I don't accept nobody's going to force feed me their story. I'm sorry. I just don't do that. Why? Because everybody's going to tell you their story. It was 1982, 5/30, 1982. I gave a lecture at UC Berkeley. No. UCLA. I said, I don't want Iranianism, Arabism, Pakistaniism. I just want Islam. In other words, I like everybody, but we don't want your culture. We just want Islam. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we do here.
That's right.
We just go by. We don't care what they say. And the ayats that we usually pick out to highlight are demanding ayats. They're not little sweetie pie ayats. They're like, there's no such thing. But they demand, like what we just read today. What's the best speech? Those who call people to Allah, work righteous deeds and say, I'm a Muslim. But saying I'm a Muslim right now, and everybody, except the police, Muslims are ducking and hiding. They're scared to death.
I read one place where it says that when you say you believe in Allah, stand firm, that's one of the hardest things in the world to do.
Yes.
To say you believe in Allah and stand
That's
firm
right.
for what you believe.
Yeah. And so, anyway, moving toward a close. This is part of the fundraising tape for the day, right?
Yeah, this is a second disc.
Yeah,
but-
babe, this is a second disc. Yeah.
Okay, all right, then.
The first one's, I'm formatting it now.
Okay, all right. Since I don't want to, but remember,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go because I'm running out of juice and I didn't bring my bag.
Oh, okay.
That's why I keep checking it.
Okay, I just say one or two more things, so don't worry, you didn't heard it all before. But I want to say this because, see, this is a fundraiser, and I guess we'll have to do two. Well, this won't go on one video, right?
Yeah, because that one I'm just putting on the disc now, it barely fit. Just
Okay.
that first time.
All right, well, we'll do two.
Yeah, it barely.
But since it's still going, I don't mean to take all y'all's time, but remember,
No,
if
it's
I- if
fine.
I leave on time, I'll be gone. I was leaving yesterday, but I've been leaving all the time, but something come up. These dirty little tricks they do. But this is from a couple of years ago, the national call. National Mobilization for the Islamic Liberation of North America. So we are a liberation movement. Okay. As-Sabiqun Liberation Movement. That's first for DC and second for Oakland. We consider ourselves right in the middle of a war of liberation. When we say Stalingrad to Oakland, it's because Stalingrad was a turning point in World War II, and what happened in Oakland was a turning point for the liberation movement in North America. Psycho-composting, that is using their SHIT, that is their behavior, as fertilizer to energize the movement. In other words, whatever they do to us, we use it. Psycho-degradable, That means a mental ecology. Now, you know, this is all Negro terminology that we make up as we go, but it usually fits. That means they can't do nothing to us because it's psychodegradable. Whatever SHIT they throw at us, we're going to break it down and use it for good. They sent the $2,800 thing. We just changed the independence. We're not going to, that means that we're going to, all the fundraisers we've been talking about here in America, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to their court, but we're not dependent on their court. That's what psychodegradable it is. Now, those of you who are Shias, one of the things that we wanted decades ago was the survival of the Islamic Republic. It survived. We hoped for it to become a model. It is a model. Export of the revolution is exported all over the world. It's not only in Syria. It's not only in parts of Afghanistan. It's not only stabilized in Iran, but it's all over the world. And the last thing we always said, Mag America, death to America. Dear friends, how do you feel about America? Remember America the proud, America the great? Does it exist anymore? You can never tell. It might have been our shots that brought it down. Dr. Khalim Siddiqui, the revival of non-territorial government. When you hear me, you think I'm making up a lot of this stuff. This is stuff that the activists and the thinkers we've been working on all along. But the people that was with Dr. Khalim Siddiqui, as soon as he died, they throw this stuff out the window. They broke down the Masjid Islamiyya. They broke that down. Non-territorial, the Muslim parliament, that was dead. Dr. Ghiasuddin and others broke it down. Dr. Khalim Siddiqui talked to me after our programs there, and people all in South Africa know it. Even Sister Bahia heard it. I think what happened was when he was handing me the range, you can tell when he's talking. He said good things about Muhammad al-Assad, but it wasn't the same. He talked about him as an understander of Quran, but not under Imam Musa has seen it all. And we're in South Africa. This is the specialist on racism, right? And he says, stuff we've been looking at all our lives. This man come from America and just nails it all down pat. And this is stuff all of them have been looking at all their lives. And this is in South Africa, explaining racism to South Africans. And they said, man, this is deep. This is the way you've been all your life. In South Africa. He did say that, right?
He did say that.
Okay, then why would everybody jump up and then now they don't want to talk to Imam Musa? Some of the brothers said, you shouldn't talk about it. I said something after the brothers, after they done punched me in the gut for 10 years. They've been cutting my throat. That happened 22 years ago. They started on this as soon as he died. And within 8 or 9 years, it was visible that what they was doing. Okay. We're almost in a close, but I want these to be certain characteristics: toughness, willpower, resistance, durability, unbreakable. This is old discipline talk, but when you're dealing with a monster, they break people up, chew them up, and spit them out. So you have to be unbreakable. But you have to visualize dream big, and not be afraid. Endurance, duro, to last a long time, relentless, pertinacity, even gallantry. Anyway, it's a protracted struggle. The Negro can do it. What do we talk about? Archivists, this is way back. Documentalists, chroniclers, historians, educators, and trainers. Willpower, strong-mindedness, fortitude, self-control, self-command, all that stuff. And y'all remember this is 97. Tactics deployed against the movement. So y'all remember that this ain't no joke. They shooting at us anyway. I'll finish it off with 2011 program we had in Oakland. This is from the Institute for Counter-Zionist American Psychological Warfare, Design Destiny, Design Future, Design Process, Global Transformation and Proper Method of Goal Attainment. The global consciousness awakening has arrived, and it will be televised. All humanity is waking up at the same time with a global vision of a new world full of unlimited possibilities. People across the world are calling for a new deal for the earth and all of its living organisms, human, animal, plant, and beyond. We must visualize that world and start to connect and organize with those who can also see it, and more importantly, those who are willing to work for it. Together, we must develop a plan of action and work with missionary zeal to bring about and play a role in the Earth Liberation Movement, which aims to free the Earth from the parasitical behavior of man, establish a non-predatory system of interconnected global harmony, nurture and further a culture of Earth-first custodianship, understand and respect the rights of the Earth, which should be treated as a living organism, and envision and actualize a global redesign for the 21st century. I know this sounds pretty highfalutin for Negroes, a non-predatory system of interconnected global harmony. That's what we want to do. Hey, that's what we want to do. That's our goal, that's our mission. So thank y'all all very much. Akula Kalehada, Wastafa Liwalaku.